And welcome back to the NoNameCraft server, Season 2, running all the mods, version 1.4.2, 1.42b. Okay, as you can see over there, we have a nice little horse. But I wanted to show you this thing. Now, this thing is something I haven't really shown off because it's not done and I haven't figured out exactly. Yeah, it's a pain in the butt, okay? What this is this is a, it's not actually a thermal evaporation block. It's because you can see the picture. How it's, I'm pointing at the screen, okay, right over there, it shows an orange block, which is not that one. This is the battery casing. It's for part of mechanism storage. Now, that size unit can handle something like 1 billion power, but you need something called lithium dust. Now, see, this is what an actual thermal evaporation block looks like. Let me grab you. And if you guys recall, I made those solar panel things that have been sitting here doing absolutely nothing. And of course, they don't stack. Nothing in mechanism stacks properly. This here. And what we need is this stuff called lithium dust. This one. Nope, nope, that one. Oh, there we go. A chemical crystallizer. You take lithium and this has to be liquid lithium, and you put it in there and it makes lithium dust. So that is our goal today, is to make this stuff. Now, to make this stuff, it's a little bit of a pain in the butt. You need to make this stuff called brine. Yeah, there it is. You need this stuff. Now, to make brine, you need this controller thing, which is water and temperature, and it makes brine. Basically, I guess it evaporates the water and that's what's left over. Then to make lithium, you have to take brine instead of water and evaporate it and it becomes lithium, I think? Like, let's see. Use. In this thing, right? No, that's that one. In this one. Yeah. So you put brine back in. So basically, I'm going to only build one of these right now because apparently it takes a lot. But we've got the stuff to make one. And we're going to start the process of making brine. Huzzah. And I was like, where do I put this thing? So I'm going to put it over here because supposedly it's affected by temperature. And I was like, this is not loading in chunks. Squid. Well, guys, what the heck? Why am I... That island's haunted, guys. Let's try a little chunk refresh. Wow, that's why it wasn't even there. Nice. Try that again. Try that again. Try that again. Try that again. I'll be back, guys. All right, guys. So we had to re-log out, log back in, apparently, to get it working. So that was interesting. So basically, what I did here is I can't use, because F9 is my record button, so I can't actually press it. But this is the center of a chunk. And I wanted this in one single chunk, okay? And the reason that is I wanted to be able to... Do we have 3x3? We do, okay. I wanted to be able to set the machine up in the center of a chunk. Or two of them, actually. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put one on either side. And the reason I chose this biome before I was rudely interrupted by not loading chunks was... They're apparently affected by the heat of the temperature. Now, we're in a beach biome. I don't know if a beach biome is technically warmer than any other biome. I have no idea. So, we're going to assume that it is. And, yeah. So, I'm going to go ahead, and according to what I read, is it's a 4x4 structure. Okay? So, the base is 4. Then, we need to do a loop. Okay. I feel like I have too many blocks, but maybe I did it for this size one. The temperature is determined by the height. You can actually... Oh, so I'm short one. Oh, but no, I'm not, because I need to break out a block here. Let's break you, and you. Because I need to put... Oh, no, wait. You and you. I need to separate them a little bit. Actually, you know what? Why don't I just do it on one side and then to the other? I'm doing the wrong one actually, but we're gonna shoot. I should have done this on the other side. I should. Oh, of course, it's one of those damn structures. I'm doing it on the wrong side because I actually need. Oh crap! Let's do 3x3. God, sink it 3x3. This is what you get for playing with drills that do all this fancy stuff. Is you get a little advanced ahead of yourself, and then you start breaking the land. I don't know exactly how the machine works in the sense of what it can pull out and what it puts in, but I'm always a firm believer that if it faces one direction, that's how it should be. So, like, these machines are going to face the same direction. That's my goal. Oops. Okay, and we're gonna do this, and then that, and then this. Now, one of the things you'll see here when I'm done with this is Mechanism has a really cool system on how to let you know when things are done. It's pretty cool. We're gonna put one of these valves here and a valve over here. And we're gonna put the controllers the last piece because that's what it says to do. Controller's gonna go right there. Now we're gonna put these. Now, I don't think it needs to be a specific direction. Oh, I still have another one in my hand. I'm like, where'd the other one go? And then we throw in you. And see that? Did you see those particles? That is amazing. I love Mechanism for that reason. All right. So as you can see, the temperature goes up. It's cool. Now, one of the things I don't know is whether it will accept Ender IO pipes. So we're going to put our infinite water supply here because that's what it needs. It needs water. And we're going to go yoink and yoink. It looks like it does accept those pipes. That's good because I did not want to work with Mechanism pipes because they crash things. Okay. So, okay, our water's filling up. Wow, this thing holds a ton of water. And it's producing brine. Exactly what we wanted. And what we'll do is, that's why I got this now. As you can see, it's really slow. So, this is going to be one of those things that's going to have to sit there for, like, ever. And supposedly, I guess during the day, it'll get hotter. I'm not sure. But what we're going to do is I'm going to put a barrel... Sorry. Right here. And we're going to pipe this out. Do I have enough pipes? I only have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Awesome. All right. And then we're going to... Here, we're going to insert this. And extract that. All right. So now... Yeah, I know. I get it. It's a joke amount of stuff. Now, the sun is rising... So we'll come back over and check this when the sun. Let's grab these though, because you always need this stuff. And because what I want to do is there is an item called. I should be able to just. Zoop, there we go. Hey, look, our power generator's going. How you doing? Look at that, 15 grand, 15. And the reason I want to do this is I want to build a power generator and just send all of our power out through power cells. Let's see. What was I gonna do? I was building some. Oh, spot. It's called a spot loader. Now, you know me, I'm not a big fan of chunk loading. However, wow, we need to make a lot of this stuff. Okay, okay, good. We can make one of those. I don't want it to load a huge area. This is... Wow, you get 10 spot loaders for that. Basically, one of these loads one chunk. And that's all I want over there. Is that literally that one chunk where that... What's going on? Run! The world is scaring me. Alright, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this chunk loader literally right here in the middle of the chunk. Oh, listen to that machine. There. Now, theoretically, it is loading this chunk. I have no idea if it actually is. Let's put the sand away. It's got a real cool computery hum. So it does raise the temperature as the sun comes up, as you can see. And it's producing now, as you can see, production is, 3 millibuckets per tick. You know, it's going up as the sun goes up. So that's really cool. It means at night it's running kind of slow, but during the day it's going to run a little faster. And eventually, look, we're already up 2 buckets. We need to make another one of these. We're going to take this thing and put one over here, and we're going to pipe it in the brine into it so we can start making ourselves lithium, so we can start making lithium dust. For the love of Pete, this is a mechanism? Holy crap, there's a lot of processes. I mean, this is only 3 times multiplication, I want to point out. You can get up to 5 times multiplication, and I saw the setup. It is massive, and I was like, nah, I'm good. I don't need it. I'm good. I did miscalculate here, though, so I needed... How many blocks did I use? 16. 2 rings of 8 is another 16, right? Or that's not a ring of 8. 2 rings of 10 is 36, plus 8 would be 42 total. Right? Hold on. 16, so 4 by 4. 1 ring... Oh, no, 1 ring is 12, not 10. So, 2 rings, 12 is 24, plus 16 is 40, plus 8, so 48, so I need 47 of those blocks. Which is really nice that they are auto-craftable. So I just go 47, and... No, wait, I don't actually need 47, because it's minus 3. So, 44. And look at that. Done. And then we make 2 of these. I mean, it's really easy once you have them. The down... Oh, what are you missing? Osmium. Are we really out of osmium? No, we got osmium right here. Do I have it not... Okay, hold on. Let's do this. Also, I want to point out, dude, we got... I put up those, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Osmium. Let's... Oh, I don't have any osmium ore? That's awkward. Wait. Osmium's not tech reborn, is it? Osmium ore. It's mechanism. Why don't I have any osmium ore? That seems awkward. Like, osmium is kind of our very highly used ore. I wonder if, one of these puppies is deleting our ore. Anyway, what I just set up was forestry, tech reborn, extreme reactors, and biomes aplenty. No, it shouldn't. The filter, it's filtering by mod right there. So if it's a forestry ore, it destroys all the forestry ores. Anyway, as you can see though, we got like, you know, tons of gold now and stuff like that. I don't know why osmium ores, why we're running out of that. Osmium. Mechanism. So it doesn't look like the resource or the void ore miner can grab osmium ore. So we're gonna have to definitely keep tabs on that because osmium is kind of an important resource, which means we're gonna have to manually do this stuff. First, I want to see, not in there. Ah, that's why. All right, close this. We need our pat. Pat. Oh, never mind, I got pats right here. And pat 1 osmium dust equals 1 osmium ingot. Up here. Put you in. Okay. Now, where was I? I was at thermal controllers. Yeah, I was at these, I think. 2 of these. And 1 of these. And then we need the worst part, the solar panel. Wow, we need a lot of osmium. So we need to go make some more osmium, guys. Or not make osmium. We need to go mine osmium. Oof. Yeah, oof. I'm not sure I'm going to do that. I'm not going to do that today. Wow, it's just... I don't even know how to... Wow, that's a lot of... Wow. They must have changed that because osmium used to be part of the system. Look at that. We are at almost 1,000 degrees temperature. Oh, look, you can get recipes. Brine to liquid it. Oh, that is literally the whole purpose of the machine. 1K K. That would be 1 million degrees for those that don't know. And it's still going up. So that's pretty cool. And this, I'm guessing this is the maximum right here. And as you can see, we're already up to 65 buckets, which is fine. That is perfectly fine. And what it says to do, if like what we could do is we could swap this, turn this off, let it consume all of that, and I can start converting that 70 buckets into lithium. So we may have to just do it that way. Oh, okay. I was like, what is that? I forgot. That's the thingy. The other thing I wanted to show you guys is this thing. Now, I threw this together last minute, because we needed blaze rods. Okay, so this is basically a blaze spawner, right? Pretty self-explanatory. Let me turn the volume down. Of course, they get killed, right? Draconic evolution. Now, what this thing is a little different. This is called, now I'm going to tell you right now how hard it was to find this. You used to use Killer Joes, if you guys remember. Killer Joe would sit there with a little bit of nutrient. If you don't give him a sword, he doesn't swing, but he collects the XP and you pipe the XP out of him. Well, he doesn't do that anymore. Apparently, somewhere in the patches, they chose to change that. And now he does this. Or he just sits there and attacks. However, they made this thing called an XP vacuum. Oops. And as you can see, there is no interface. There's no GUI for it. Let me turn this off real quick. Now, when you build this thing, it looks pretty self-explanatory. Come on, guys. I also found out that this thing is only a 7x7 area now. It's not a 9x9 like it used to be, which I don't know how I feel about. Okay, they're up. But as you can see, it sucks XP just like everything else. But when you place this thing, I'm going to give you guys a hint. When you place this thing, that color right there is not that color. You actually have to go take a bucket to the obelisk and right-click it so it fills the bucket with a bucket of XP, and shift right-click the middle of this so it knows to collect XP. Do you guys take note of the name of the thing? XP vacuum. Pulls nearby XP orbs and pushes them into adjacent tanks. Needs to be activated with liquid XP. Do you see that crap? That is you have to literally, this is the only that description, you can't find that crap. I had to watch a Dutch video because I actually didn't hit shift. I didn't realize I had shift on it. I placed it and it wouldn't work. I was trying to translate a Dutch video to figure this out. You know, not translate it, but try to figure out what he was doing. Because it's that new. So it's really nice because it works kind of like the vacuum hopper. Everything in here gets cycled into our system. This goes into our XP thing. Which I can't remember how I used to rotate these things? Guys, I can't figure out how to do it anymore. I don't know what tool. I used to use a wrench, I thought, but a wrench will not move this thing. So I'm not exactly sure. But what I'm going to do, though, because I got inspired by this and those little plates. What I'm going to do is I'm going to build a hallway. Okay, now, I don't know if this room is actually wide enough, but it's close enough. I'm going to have spawners along the sides of this thing. Okay? All the spawners we want, and it's going to be the computer-controlled system and stuff like that. They're going to come out, and they're going to fall into, you know, it's basically their entire spawner is going to push them into the center lane, and the center lane is going to zip down to the killing chamber. You're going to sit there and be able to watch as they come zoom, 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 zoom. It's going to be amazing. It's just going to look cool. That way I don't have to have a bunch of spawner setups. I could literally just have one grinder, and all you do is you go, I want blazes, skeletons, and witches. And then suddenly witches, skeletons, and blazes will start falling, you know, will come down the tunnel and stuff like that. And these vector plates, like you saw the green ones before, but I played around today and I made the red vector plates, which are what are they called? The extreme vector plates. Check these things out. If I sit there and go, let's see, let's go somewhere where there's not a lot of stuff. I need a place to. Hi, villagers. I'm trying. There we go. This will work. So we're gonna go like this. Watch this. This is so funny. I was playing with this the other day. So you walk in, you're like, no, wee. You gonna strafe? Oh, wrong way. I gotta go on the other side. It's like, I'm just casually strolling. Whee! So, and these are gonna be what I use to move the mobs. And they're so, I don't know why they're this easy to make. You literally craft the vector plates, right? And then you craft them back. Like, you can cycle through without, it doesn't require any more resources to cycle things. This is Lily's mushroomy thing, because Lily is doing amazing work over there, which we're staying away from because that's her, it's her baby. She installed a runic altar, which is important. I'm gonna grab some ender pearls since I'm here. Switch you over there. There we go. You know, I haven't really had a need for ender pearls since I, started doing the bank. Now, the reason I wanted to, by the way, the reason I'm pursuing that bank, it's not as modular as this bank, because I can just add and remove blocks as I see fit. But it has a huge capacity. This holds 100 million. Okay, that one 3x4x4 structure holds 1 billion power. If I did that same thing, it would be 4x4x3, be 900,000 RF. So, okay, close. But all I have to do is add a couple more blocks and it goes to 2 billion. Or if I upgrade, as you can see, let's see, what are those things? They're called induction? Yeah. These things right here. If I go to the advanced cell, which of course requires a lot more components, but it's 8, the gigajoule is billion, by the way. I don't think it says, okay. The gigajoule is billion RF. It holds 8 billion RF in the same slot, or 64 billion, or 512 billion if you're proggy. The only downside is, because the reason I have it too high is you have to have one of these as well, otherwise you can't output power, as far as I can tell. Here's the thing, I will never need more than one of these, because I don't like the mechanism cables are buggy as all hell, so this is kind of stupid. Now, I thought about doing this, and I also thought about doing the energy core, the draconic evolution one, because that one is gorgeous. I don't know if it works, but we're gonna try both of them. Actually, I'm gonna have one probably a centralized battery, and then I'm gonna have one more aesthetic battery, because that's important. But that's all I got for you guys today. As you can see, we're up to like 370 levels now because of that blaze spawner thing, and it just hauls butt. I mean, just bam, bam, bam. I don't know why I'm snapping my fingers. It sounded good when I said it. But anyways, guys, that's all I got. I want to see its daytime, 1 day cycle, and I want to go over here and show you what it's done. And 'cause literally we put it up, we did 1 full day cycle. And as you can see, it's already 190 buckets. So I'm actually going to turn this water supply off for now. That way... Oh, there it is. It'll drain it out and it loses temperature. It's already drained, as you can see. So that's what I got, guys. I will see you guys next time.